Hey, if you're over 35 years old, you're in your 40s, your 50s, and your 60s, and you want to quickly lose stubborn fat, pay close attention because inside this video, I have some amazing news for you. It only takes 12 minutes a day when you use my 12-minute protocol that uses specific movement patterns, specific intensity levels, and specific rest periods that are designed for the current hormonal condition of people in their 40s, 50s, or 60s. And I'm living proof that this works. Over at my website that you'll see somewhere around this video, when you click or tap it, you're gonna see progress pictures for over 10 years in a row of maintaining six-pack abs using the 12-minute protocol that I wanna introduce you today, and also following the tips I'm gonna share with you about one of our body's most important hormones called leptin. See, leptin is responsible to communicate to the brain and to the body whether or not we should use fat as a fuel source or whether or not we should store fat for later use. Now, research shows it only takes about 1 week of dieting before leptin levels can plummet up to 50%. So here are a handful of strategies that you can use to optimize leptin levels. And the strategic and specific movement patterns, intensity levels, and rest periods that I use inside my system with my 12-minute protocols has been shown to reset leptin levels when it's performed in a fasted state. So like 3 hours after a meal, or when you wake up on an empty stomach, just for 12 short minutes, you'll activate the sympathetic nervous system to release more growth hormone and adrenaline and boost the metabolic rate for up to 38 to 48 hours afterwards. Now there's several other strategies to take into consideration and use in conjunction with this 12-minute protocol in order for it to work to its full potential. The first thing is to eat more protein. Research shows that eating more protein will actually help with leptin sensitivity. Now, protein, if you didn't know it, when you eat protein, your body burns more calories digesting protein than it does carbs or fats. So try to get some type of high quality protein in every meal that you eat. The second strategy to use is to simply get enough sleep. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours per night has been shown to help people's leptin sensitivity. Third strategy is to eat anti-inflammatory foods. Now, I know we're supposed to do this anyway, but some of the best foods that you can eat for leptin sensitivity are avocados, cruciferous vegetables, cacao, fatty fish. All these foods are going to be amazing for your leptin sensitivity. Third or fourth strategy is to maintain stable insulin levels. Now, the way to do this is to balance your meals. So if you avoid carbohydrates all the time, remember, leptin levels are going to suppress. Just make sure that when you eat carbs, that you balance it out with some type of lean protein. By balancing out your meals and never eating carbs by themselves, you'll help stabilize insulin, you'll keep the body in a fat-burning environment. So if you avoid carbs like 5 or 6 days of the week, one of the best things that you can do is either eat carbs in your post-workout window a couple days of the week, or have a cheat day or a cheat meal. This will help reset leptin levels to make sure the metabolic rate doesn't slow down and make sure other hormones are not suppressed. Now, the final strategy is to use my 12-minute protocol. One study shows, and you'll see over 30 published studies over at my website, one study shows that people who used my 20 to 30 second exercise burst on an empty stomach actually reset their leptin levels when they did it in a fasted state. Now, the group who ate glucose or carbs before that same exercise session actually had no impact on insulin. So it's very important that you do this in a fasted state if your body can tolerate fasted exercise. If it can't, there's a simple solution. Walk for 5 to 10 minutes before you use my 12-minute protocol. Research shows this walking will help stabilize insulin to keep the body in a fat-burning environment. So when you go into my movement patterns, using just your body weight, it will help you reset those leptin levels. So hopefully you got something out of this. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do. Thanks for watching and keep going strong.